I mean, will she be trying to cling on to Taylor Swift, do you think? Do you think she'll be looking for any camera and directly like eyeball blinking it? What's going to be going on? You know it's going to be ridiculous. Is it going to be like that horrible where she was just awful at that Wimbledon event where she's trying to clear people from around her with her security, just absolute ridiculousness? Let me know your thoughts. God, these two just continue to be awful, and no matter how many stories they put out trying to deflect from all that, I'm going to continue to call them out. And speaking of, let's get into this article and discuss. It's just nice because I've seen so many frustrating articles, as have you all lately. We've talked about it, how the media is like, oh, maybe Harry should reconcile. What? It's not Harry's to reconcile. Harry wrecked things. Harry and Meghan both. They don't get to decide when things are made up. It's just really bumming me out seeing all these headlines. So I thought, let's have some common sense and actually discuss things. Let's take a look. All right, this is from Amanda Platel, and it says, William must never forgive his shameless fly out brother Harry. Amen. That's what we're saying too. Which, by the way, if you didn't see my yesterday video, I highly encourage you to go watch it. It's this one here. And it just, I go into some of the sugars are still saying that Harry was begged to come back because he needed to help out the royal family. I mean, you can't make stuff like this up. I really go hard after him. Definitely take a look if you didn't see it yesterday. But I can't tell you the relief I'm seeing with things like this and you guys in the comments that at least some people can still see it. I don't understand this want of this reconciliation. There's nothing to reconcile. As so many of you astutely pointed out in the comments, it can't even be called a feud. I mean, it's not a feud because it's not two-sided. This is Harry and Meghan picking on the royal family at this point because the royal family is not saying anything back. Okay, let's get into this. Opinion was divided over Prince Harry's mercy dash. See, even that bugs me because this is a thing that I'm seeing too. He raced from LA. Nobody asked him to be there. There is no racing. If anything, it's just drawing attention that the king may not have wanted, like the negative attention of, oh my God, it must be serious if Harry's rushing over like that. No, he's just making it about himself. To be by his father's side after the news broke of the king's cancer. He was seen by some as loving son, desperate to be with his stricken pa. Others viewed it differently. Ding, ding, ding. Royal biographer Ingrid Seward said he used the visit as a PR opportunity. Exactly this. If you don't believe me, how come we got details of him going? We got pictures of him going, pictures of him leaving to prove that he was there. And yet he was able to secretly go to this NFL thing and then all of a sudden wind up on stage in Vegas. Do you see what I mean? It's when he chooses to release things. That's what we're seeing. And so the fact that not everybody can see that really does blow my mind. Whatever the case, one can't escape the fact he was in UK for just 26 hours and again, only saw his father. I won't even read this, not for 30 minutes like we originally thought. It was only for a few minutes before going straight back to LA on a scheduled flight. Okay, so I am getting more about this. I'm going to say allegedly because I can't prove it. But some of you sleuths are so brilliant. And now you're thinking that maybe not the whole trip, but part of it was done on private planes. It doesn't matter. He's the one that's loudly giving speeches about being an eco warrior and every decision matters and all that stuff. And then again, here we are taking private planes for just a 15-minute visit. Then the article continues, since he then took a plane to Las Vegas to present an award in an NFL ceremony, he clearly never had any intention of hanging around. I don't think he was invited. And so he had nowhere to hang around at. And yet during his whistle-stop visit, those close to Harry let it be known the oh-so-busy prince would have gladly accepted a meeting with a strange brother William. To me, it was just another jab, trying to make William seem like he was, Prince William, seem like he was the bad guy for not meeting with his brother. But why should he? Not after all this, and not during all this that William is going through. No. What unbelievable gall. Is he really so self centered, so blind to reality that he thinks he can just waltz back into the country and magnanimously declare he's ready to meet with William after all he's done? Thank you. Finally, this is what I have been saying as well. Vilifying the royal family for his Netflix millions. How could William ever forgive Harry after his horrendously unkind portrayal of Catherine, Princess of Wales, in his memoir Spare, or following the description of her as cold Stepford wife by those two unofficial biographer Omid Scobie? As a loving husband, William would rather die in a ditch before meeting any man, brother or not, who had so traduced his wife. And why would the Prince of Wales, caring for Catherine after her abdominal surgery and juggling fatherly duties as well as extra royal ones, break bread with the brother whose petulant departure from our shores led to such an increase in his workload? That part I'm going to disagree with because I don't think Harry was doing much of anything before, but I get what she's saying. Then there's the sheer emotional toll of King Charles's serious illness, so much of which falls on William's shoulders in his brother's absence. A 30-minute meeting before flying out again shows Harry couldn't care less about that. William was unequivocal when Harry arrived here this week. A source close to him said there would be no meeting, full stop. I'm not surprised and doubt there ever will be. I don't believe William should ever forgive his shameless fly-in, fly-out brother Harry. Hell should freeze over before he does. I wanted to highlight this article and these hilarious pictures because finally somebody besides us can see the light. And I don't just mean the candle that I love so much that's blocking Meghan. No, seriously though, somebody can finally see it and is saying it. And I know there are a few that are saying it, but I've been so sick to death over this stupid coverage of this non-event of Harry making it about himself and then flying there and back really quickly. And then people calling for a reconciliation. You don't get to dictate the terms of that sort of thing. I swear it's Meghan behind this. I'm telling you, my gut is telling me. It is Meghan behind this. And I'm not just trying to vilify her. He's just as bad and sometimes worse than she is. But I'm saying it like, I think they're that desperate. I can see it in the sugars when they comment. They seem to be getting more desperate. Harry and Meghan are more desperate because literally they have nothing else. So I feel like they're out of time. They're out of money. So they're doing all these things, trying to throw everything they can at the wall to see if anything will stick. They're busy suing people and settling. I mean, how's that dragon slaying going, Harry? Didn't he talk crap about William for settling? Yeah. But I still hear, I think according to Taz was pointing out how much in the hole he's going to be even for settling. I think that's fantastic. But I think they're more and more desperate. So we're getting more and more of these BS articles. Think about all the times we get that Meghan's comeback is right around the corner. They're going to make this huge role for her. She's going to be directing this thing that never happens. Manifest it all you want, you psycho. You should have manifested yourself being nicer to Her Majesty the late Queen. That's all I'm going to say on that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this here. I'm just so frustrated. You can hear it in my voice. Not at you. All you guys are the best. Just this whole situation, it just stinks to high heaven. And it's just so them. It's not that I'm surprised by any of it because it's so them. Nothing but well wishes for His Majesty, King Charles, and for Queen Camilla, and of course, Catherine, Princess of Wales. Speedy recovery. I'm so glad to hear the news that it sounds like she's on the mend and she's able to get out a little bit, so that's good. Of course, continued thoughts and prayers for her. I am getting more disgusting comments and by the sugars claiming horrible things about her. So it tells me we're on the right track with this, that they are more and more desperate, and so they're allegedly paying these people to come and say terrible things. What's that going to accomplish? Absolutely nothing but make me love the Waleses even more. Guys, that's it for me. They're horrible people. Thank you so much for watching. You know who's not horrible people? You guys. This is your chance. Chime in the comments. Let me know. If you don't want to say anything, just honk at me. But tell me your thoughts. How are they going to try to make the Super Bowl about themselves? Is there going to be some like, are they going to arrive late and like try to get cameras on themselves making some sort of entrance? We got Super Bowl, we got Invictus soon, we've got possibly Oscars. Can you imagine what a train wreck? Oh, oh man, please recycle that red dress. We haven't made fun of that one.